So my
Beautiful.
journey is a little different
Oh,
from everyone. I never desired to have kids ever. Uh, and there's a lot of reasons, but let's just keep it at that. It just was not my calling. That it's way too much responsibility, a lot of pressure, and it's just a lot.
Mm,
And I commend you all for having been mothering or parenting uh, for such a long time, or the desire to even want to do that. However, my wife, she has 7 kids. We have her 7 kids. We have my one nephew, and we've had him maybe 2 or 3 years or so. And there's other women that I've dated that had children. So, at some form or fashion, I have parented or co-parented other children. None that I've kept from previous marriages, or
mm,
I should say, not marriages, previous relationships. But I do have 4 godchildren as well, and I'm relevant in their lives as well. So whatever way I can help, of course, my wife navigate, the different challenges in parenting. I'm certainly open to do that, but again, it just wasn't. It was just not something that I personally wanted to do. But God saw fit to say, "Okay, nope, you're going to marry this lady who got 7." So now, haha. So
yeah, because you got so much to release to them, so they needed that structure. They needed that guidance.
maybe, yeah.
ain't God funny?
Look, hopefully, we're doing a good job. We'll see.
Listen,
God is funny. You said none. God said 7.
7, boom. It's like, dang, we multiplying.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah,
But
that was my journey.
Uh-huh.
I
Uh,
think a lot of people got to keep in mind everybody, because I've heard people say motherhood should come easy, especially to women, and I'm like, to a point I can agree, and to a
Mhm.
point I could disagree,
mm,
because physically there was no way I was pushing a baby out. I visioned myself with my legs in the air, and it doesn't work well, so I'm not doing
I
that.
mean,
I'm,
I agree.
I'm always 100% honest. I'm a gold star lesbian. It ain't coming out that way. It ain't going in that
mm-mm.
way. So therefore, I knew and it wasn't because I was a lesbian. It was physically, it's unattractive, and I can't do it. I won't do it.
Yeah.
And
That's being
so,
honest.
Mhm.
yeah. But I know some people who, like my best friend here, Sean, who can do it. I commend you. 58 hours, I would be selling my child. I would write them out of my will. Like, I wouldn't say nothing to them. Like, it's nothing we could talk about. I don't care. Like,
Yes.
so, but I commend those who can
Yeah.
go through that process.
Mhm.
Everybody's not that strong.
Mm-mm.
And in my head, I just can't see
Uh-huh.
me. I'm like,
Yeah.
what my clothes gonna look like? Like, I mean, because I've seen some studs trying to dress in some flower dress and Tim's. It don't work out.
Mm.
That's be a good that's a good idea to have some stud type clothes.
Maternity
Anyway,
clothes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I've never wanted to push out a kid. I've actually always wanted to adopt because I
Hmm.
feel there's so many children in the world that don't get the opportunity to be loved by people like us, or
Yeah.
no offense to the heterosexuals that they have given, or for whatever reason they may could not keep their children, or life happened, and here, great. Well, you have same gender loving couples or individuals that could provide them with this, and it's just like
Hmm.
the hardest thing and pulling teeth to adopt. So
Hmm.
I've always wanted to adopt, literally always. So we'll see what the good Lord says.